Welcome back to Night Mind, friends. Glad you didn't get lost on the way in. Sometimes people aren't so lucky taking trips to mysterious locations to indulge their curiosity. Such is the case in our story tonight, delivered through a small series of found footage uploads. In between the kids media turned killer, technology ghost stories, and cinematic psychological horrors, it's great to just have some vlog-style live-action terror. Gotta keep the unfiction diet properly balanced, you know. And I'll tell you what, if you're the type to enjoy urban exploration and how its innocent adventure can turn into a final destination, then you are going to love this. The channel Beckett Wagner bears no description, no banner image, and no hint of its purpose or who Beckett Wagner is. 8 videos compose the main experience, published over a 2-year time span, labeled 0 to 7. Thumbnails immediately entice with secluded, vaguely familiar settings, paired with titles just vague enough to generate curiosity while hinting at contents. Opening upload 0, found in the long unused basement of a Massachusetts high school, we're introduced to our first student at the location.
Alright, I found something kind of cool. Hold on, just need to get to it. Basically, I found an unused area of the school, pretty old one. Hold on. Couldn't really explore it earlier because I had classes, but there we go. Alright, there we go. So basically, I found this earlier because I found this earlier. It's in a pretty small spot. I don't really think anyone goes to it very much, but I didn't have time to explore the spot before because I had classes, but it's just under, I'm pretty sure, the STEM building. Alright, so here it is. The mysterious place, I guess.
Nothing is inherently wrong here, just dust and isolation as the student describes his immediate surroundings. They attempt to open the doors, but all are locked, including the security exit. Strange. Finally, one of the doors allows entry, revealing a long, dark hallway. Only a flashlight and a dull green emanating light from the exit sign illuminate the way. The student begins to explore the area, and his voice carries through the hall, growing colder with each distant echo.
This is weird. I gotta... Oh, come on. There we go. Need to switch the batteries on this thing. I'm only now realizing the exit door from earlier was locked. That's kind of a fire hazard. Alright, here we go.
The student finds another door, locked, a common trend down here. A room appears that's marked as out of service, with no cause given, but there is a peculiarity about the sign being waterlogged. Another exit is found, and again, the exit is locked. The student moves on, hoping for anything accessible.
I guess that's the end of that tour. Dang it. That was a little disappointing. Overreacting. Heard a creepy sound there, but that was probably just the pipes. I didn't like that. I'm going to go back upstairs. Or up, elevator, I guess. Oh, come on. This is a very cheap flashlight. I got it from CVS. I don't think they're known for their flashlights. Alright. That was the sound again. Old building, old pipes. I feel like this is from the 90s. I don't know why, but just sort of like a feeling.
Safely back in the lights, the student heads to the elevator. The doors slide open, the student taps the button to head back up, and no movement. After multiple failed attempts to get the elevator working, our protagonist realizes the situation he's in. With all the doors locked, there is no way out. Time passes as locked doors are tried again, the elevator is tried again, and nothing changes. Each time the elevator door opens, there's the fear something is waiting on the other side. An hour, maybe more, passes. The student attempts the elevator once more.
The alarm's not working. Emergency stop. Emergency phone. wait. And Beckett B. Great basement. Bitch. But bad. I don't know. Just anything else that's bad I can think of begins with B. Huh. I have to go back in there.
With nowhere else to go, the student returns to the dark hallway. Got to be an exit in there somewhere, right? They attempt to turn on the lights, but of course it stays dark, leaving them to wander back and forth, looking for anything useful at all.
Back to the door. Here we go. Flashlight off. Hello? Oh, shit. Okay, that door's locked. That didn't lock before. It didn't have it on. Oh, gosh. Dude, that chair scared me so bad. Oh, fuck. Dude, I have finite battery in this flashlight. It's almost out, probably. I mean, it was flickering earlier. Locked. I don't like that noise. It's locked. And surprise, it's like, there's a thing up there. Maybe I can... No, I can't get it. God damn it. It's okay.
The student begins muttering to himself more than before. This is his worst fear. He doesn't like dark, and he keeps looking up, as if searching for a vent he can reach.
No, this is not happening. It's not happening. Maybe if I go back to the door. Maybe power set. Is the power there? Yeah. Power there. Maybe I can, like, open it. The noise. I don't like the noise. Okay. I'm stuck in the hallway. I'm stuck in the hallway. There's no way out. What time it is? If you need to shovel, my parents are going to kill me. Locked. Door locked. Okay. Head together. I feel like coming from under the door down there, it's taunting me. It's someone's fixing the elevator. I saw footsteps. Hello? I'm stuck. Hello? It's gone. Great, it's gone.
And just like that, the student is gone, left with whatever he kept hearing in the dark. The school sealed this basement off. We already have a potential reason why. What we also have is a solid opener for a vlog-style found-footage horror series, though terror is more the flavor being served here. Upload Zero presents great bases of reality, It's just a guy exploring this odd environment. He's quite talkative, some would say too talkative, but the situation is plausible, the character probably reminds you of someone or a few people you've known, and the exploration is recorded in very believable fashion. It's first-timer Urbex, except the location overall isn't quite abandoned or truly run down. Add in the darkness, the isolation, the desperation as the elevator fails and no exit is found. Every moment of increasing noise and darkness cranking up the tension, and it's easy to understand how effective this is. The worst you can say is that some of its points of realism work against the enjoyment factor. The overly talkative nature while recording, the runtime including a lot of nothing or empty descriptions of environments, but the realism gain primes you for the terror that comes at the end. We have a mystery, competent found footage vlog work, a monster, all presented on YouTube as if it were an ordinary video, allowing random curiosity views to reward people with an unexpected horror journey, in classic unfiction fashion. This is a great start, very smart execution, and I'm sure it caught a lot of people off guard through those curiosity clicks, which is exactly how we like it. Vlog project creators, take notice, and do take notes. As for all of you in general, now is the time to offer up the rest of the experience to enjoy in full impact. The remaining episodes together run just a bit over an hour long, and I've included the official playlist in the video description and pinned comment. It's also popping up now in a YouTube info card. As always, I highly encourage watching this in its original viewing location, which supports the creator and delivers the intended impact. You've just seen the first upload with me, so begin at tape 1, Security Flaws. When you're done, come back here, and we'll run the basement together. All set? Cool. Grab your camera, let's get going. Upload 1, Security Flaws, opens with another student indulging their curiosity. Here we get more information about the setting.
I've been hearing rumors about like a sealed off tunnel or basement under the school, and I've been hearing them since freshman year. Apparently it was sealed off 15, 20 years ago. And the reason I'm saying this, and the reason I bought a camera up here and I'm taking it on video, is because I think I found a way in. And that's friggin' awesome. Tend to prove or disprove this legend once and for all. I thought that door right there was a utility closet for a while. But just had to poke my head in one day. Lo and behold, let me just get the lights. Old, I guess, storage area.
A rumor circulating around the school about a sealed-off basement is enough to entice this student into following suit with the previous. Terrible for him, fun for us. What waits at the end of the hallway?
The really cool thing's at the end. Oh, Christ, hold on. So at first, I know it just looks like a bunch of old furniture and crap, but that's when I noticed this. See that right there? Holy shit, that's an elevator. Should have gotten this out of the way at first. Hold on.
An elevator, different than the one in the last video. But why is it blocked off in this manner?
Move this shelf. So you can see here that this is an elevator. Just behind all this furniture, you can see old sign, super fucking like damaged and shit.
The student gets to work, uncovering the elevator, and makes note of a sign on the door similar to the one in the last video, also waterlogged. There's a hole used as a secondary access point in the door, and after a small struggle with a screwdriver, the new student gains entry.
Holy shit. This looks like the elevator was on the first floor the whole time. And let's see. Right there. There's the power switch. Alright. This is high enough for me to climb back up. This is definitely gonna, I don't want to be one-handed when I do this, so I'm gonna go down in there and she's just fucking getting in so much trouble. Gonna see if I can maybe start the elevator back up. This is fucking insane. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn this off for a second. All right. Jesus Christ.
Looking down the elevator shaft, we get a sight that's fairly uncommon. Rather than trying to access the roof hatch, the student tries the call elevator button to success.
No freaking way. Dude, holy shit, I didn't think this would fucking work. No way. It doesn't look like I need my flashlight right now. This light's turned on. How many years it's been since someone else has ridden this elevator? You can see this floor is taped off. Well, this up floor taped off and out of service. Oh my god, dude, this is insane, man. Oh, the fucking button was like smashed. Basement Visual Arts. Oh my god.
Back to the basement, a department the school clearly didn't want anyone entering, according to that tape. We head into a new hallway, one brightly lit, that leads to the familiar space seen in the last video, but this time illuminated in a red light. Another elevator is found, which appears to have been shut off, and as the camera turns, so does the mood. Bright yellow caution tape covers a door nearby. After trying the other doors, all of which are unsurprisingly locked, the student is left with only one way forward.
Holy fuck, dude. Look at this. It's so dark. Until you get the flashlight out. Fucking Christ. There's like 3 settings on this thing. Keep accidentally flipping in between them because of the way I have to hold this flashlight against my camera.
Familiar situation, isn't it? Student Explorer number 2 walks a similar path to the first, checking out more of that locked room along the way. He finds another further down and enters, raising a question. Who unlocked the door since the last video?
There's fucking dust all over these things.
A bit of examination leads to the discovery of a loose USB drive, labeled Basement Shutdown Notice Draft 1110. It appears this USB never saw the light of day. Maybe they never announced the closure and quietly let ideas of the basement fade.
What the fuck was that?
The fun beginning, that's what. The student gets moving, and in this hallway, we notice the ceiling panels are back in place. Has someone come down here to fix them? Or is something lurking above and hiding its tracks? The student tries one of the exits, locked naturally, and heads the other way in search of potential others.
Leave a little bit of crack like it was.
This student's final recording gives us a little more insight than the first. Whatever's down here may draw blood. Upload 2, Security Flaws, is definitely a more well-paced, thoughtfully directed installment. Time use is better, a bit more exploration is given to us, and the use of sound is stronger this time in a part of the basement that provides a do-or-die situation. Dead-end exit is locked, so the character must go through the area the noises are coming from, and they're having pretty strong reactions. Did they catch sight of something off camera? Maybe on the ceiling? Tape 2, a student explores his high school basement, follows the same trend as the others. They spot an out-of-order elevator and can't help seeing where it leads. Metal doors are beginning to become a bad omen, a siren call to students encouraging them to descend. Of course, this elevator is out of order, but student number 3 has a plan.
It's a long shot, but recently I found a key, a ring of keys that the maintenance dropped. I just pulled out one of the keys here. I've got this one in my hand now, and I think it might go to the elevator machine room. It opens a lot of doors. I think it might actually be a master key, but I'm going to try to open the elevator machine room with it, and God forbid if that actually turns on this elevator, go see what's down there.
Having a master key is a new element added to the series. There's potential here to explore more of the mystery of where the other students have failed, and maybe even allow them an escape if things go wrong. It's important in projects such as these to allow new mechanics and routes for characters to make discoveries.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, wow, that worked. Alright. This is the elevator machine room. Wonder if I can figure out a way to turn on the elevator with, like, in here maybe? I'm gonna look around.
This resourceful student gets power restored to the elevator. The plan worked. Unlike the other students, this one is unaware of the basement and the rumors surrounding it. Curiosity alone is the reason for this exploration. Back at it again. And this time, all the chairs are missing from their racks. People are active down here, not just students. We start to see the remnants left behind by the previous explorers, such as the caution tape torn from its door. Student 3 pauses and almost makes the decision that may save their life, but you must remember, this is a horror story. They open the door, and back in we go.
Okay. Bro. Do you see this shit? Okay, wow. This is a lot bigger than I thought. What the fuck's that on the ground over there? Hold on. It's a shoe. It's like an old shoe on the ground. Fuck, who loses a shoe?
Does that shoe look familiar? Makes you wonder what else might be left behind further in. To this student, the messy hallway is odd, but doesn't seem out of place for an abandoned area. For us, the audience, it seems the aftermath of the previous student's final moments.
The fuck? Alright. That's a little weird. Oh, you see that over there? That's a dead house centipede. Which means that there's house centipedes here. Fuck those things. Listen, I'm not one to be scared of bugs. But fuck those fast, creepy, crawly, million-legged ass motherfuckers. Jesus Christ, if there's one, there's probably more. Oh, Christ.
Student 3 enters the music room opened in the previous video and stumbles across a pile of floppy disks, the old method of saving and reading data on computers.
It's been like 15 years since anyone's been down here. It's like a music room. We have a music department, but it's like upstairs on the top floor now. Piano. Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't like that one bit. Between the house centipedes and the freaky noises. Yeah, fuck this place. It's cool, I figured out what's down here. I'm going back up.
Infamous last words. I'm going back. Of course, locked in once again, time to explore the last-ditch options for escape, and there is the master key, so there should be some kind of progress this time.
Oh, hold on, just a chance. Fucking shitting me? You know what? I know I'd rather get in trouble with you. What the fuck? It's stuck down. It's like locked down now. Oh shit. Okay, use my key to get out of here. The door doesn't have a fucking keyhole on this. Great. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Jesus Christ.
The noises continue. The student's fear rises. He searches for an exit, just like the previous two, and in doing so, catches a previously locked door opening down the hall. The recording ends with the image of his bloodied body and the sound of something tearing into his flesh. The body count of this hidden entity is rising, and while we're no step closer to solving the mystery, there's definite increase in direction and narrative quality. More is shown of what happens to a student, indicating the more violent nature of the threat. Different attempts at entry and escape are being explored, and more of the basement is being seen. We have evidence of prior students' journeys and the school's attempt to quietly prevent access while still operating down there. And this is the shortest video yet. The creator understands time budget and pacing more here, as well as audience understanding of the situation necessitating a quicker approach for direction. More build-up worked in the previous two videos, but here, it was better to reward the audience with new information, induce the terror, and deliver the kill, since this is a familiar story cycle now. Next upload, going off the beaten path, gives us another protagonist. We are getting used to the rhythm of the series. How will the creator raise the stakes?
Okay, I'm in the art room right now, and on the way out of class, I had art earlier today. I noticed something kind of weird. So there's this door, and for whatever reason, I've never really thought about it before, but on the way out of class, I decided to just crack it and see what's through here. And it's dark, so sports are over, classes are over. I decided to bring a flashlight, and I'm gonna go see what's through. Oh, I guess I didn't need the flashlight. This light switch. Let me just feel around for it. There we go. Whoa. This is new. Not new, it's old, but it's new to me.
Not new to us, though. The hallway is more ominous now. The lights dim and flickering, creating a state of unease, almost like it knows what we do. In no time, the out-of-service elevator is found, summoned, and entered. The torn tape over the basement button is a small but lasting image. Evidence of activity from the previous students stand out like their tombstones.
Oh shit! God fucking damn it! just locked myself down here.
Retracing our steps, one curious future corpse at a time. The chairs are back to their racks and the caution tape is in worse condition than before. But hey, would you like to see something new?
What the fuck, man? Not today. I am not doing that mistake again. Alright.
Our first protagonist capable of learning. Can you believe it? Let's see what else he does. If you listen closely, there's a familiar audio distortion as he comes across the shoe from the last video.
Fuck. Someone lost their gym shoe. It's weird.
We come across the pulled fire alarm, and as the student stumbles over the debris in the hallway, he knows he needs to be careful.
Which means that around the corner. My fucking god, what is that? Nope. Oh god! I have my phone.
Let's take a closer look at this as the student turns the corner. The camera zooms in on red vessels dangling from the ceiling and audio distortion clicks again. We haven't seen this before. Are these vines what's been lurking over the students' heads this entire time? Most worryingly, is there more to it we've yet to see? As the student tumbles to the ground, a phone falls from his pockets. Help is only a call away.
I have my phone. I forgot I was carrying this. Tell someone. One. Are you turning on? God fucking damn it, come on. What the fuck? God fucking damn it! Fuck you! Where the fuck did my doorstop go?
What could have moved the doorstop? Is there something more mobile behind the red tendrils? Maybe a person who can lock and unlock doors, as we suspect from the last upload?
Came from later. It is locked. I swear to God, I put like a thing in the door. Oh, fucking I'll go fucking that way again. I'm gonna break down that fucking door. I'm breaking down that fucking door. What?
At the end of this tape, we see more of the entity responsible for the horrors of the basement under and around the door. Lots of red, thin tendrils, first spotted growing out of the walls and ceiling. Here's a question. Did it move from that position, or is it actually that spread out? How large is this thing? Or is it more than one thing? No authority figure has yet to remark on the missing students as we understand it from the characters who have come down here, and it's clear someone in a position of power knows the basement is dangerous. We have the caution tape on the door, the many attempts at blocking access to the basement, and maybe it's this thing locking, unlocking, and opening doors. But maybe it has help. This upload's mission was to change things up for us, a new hit of information that made it intriguing, to keep us in the desire to come back to the scenario in the hopes of learning more. Being different was the objective, and it's been met. Any undesired effects as a creator from establishing this scenario as a rhythm have just been shaken up sufficiently to make the audience lean back in. The solution was simple, yet effective. As we move to tape 4, Student Disappearances, we've got to ask ourselves who exactly is posting these videos. If these students have been killed or gone missing, someone must have found their tapes. But we've yet to come across more information on who exactly Beckett Wagner is. But it's clear now that people are noticing these missing students if the title is any indicator. This video opens up with a new student coming across the elevator. Same terror, same voice, different guy. Rinse and repeat, right? In this case, we get some more information.
The story behind the school's basement is weird. It's kind of an established fact that the art center, which I'm in right now, was not the best constructed building, and they kept having problems in the basement with plumbing and electricity. And apparently all the issues got too expensive to fix. So instead of repairing everything, the school decided to renovate the entire upper floors and sort of sealed this place off. On all the stairs and elevators were shut down, and I'm now going down here for the first time in, I guess, 20 years or so.
The art center, originally in the basement, began having issues with plumbing and electricity shortly after construction. It was ultimately cheaper for the school to block off basement access and build up from the ground floor rather than implement any fixes. Interesting choice to make, and not immediately logical. It begs the question of whether or not these red tendrils have been sitting, waiting, and growing these last 20 years.
I'm now officially in the art center basement. It smells old down here.
The student mentions the old smell of the basement, then enters the long hallway where the established pattern repeats. Shoe is found, fire alarm is tripped, doors are locked. But this time, the protagonist has a trick up his sleeve.
The door's locked, hold on. I was expecting there to be a couple locked doors, so I learned this on the internet a while ago. Let me just get my pocket. Bought this paper clip. Let me just bend it. I want to see what's inside, see if I can get through this door, but I'm gonna have to put down the camera for a second. It's gonna take me a minute. Got it. Oh my god. Dude, this place reeks. It smells like really gross old carpet, which I guess makes sense. Looks like they were doing construction in here. Old internet cables hanging from the ceiling. Oh, sweet, what's this?
A simple paperclip is enough to reveal a new area to explore. The student immediately says the room reeks. There are plenty of openings in the ceiling and wires hanging down. Knowing what's around here, all we can do is sit and watch as the student gets their survival horror run underway. And speaking of, we receive some lore in the form of documents on a counter. Finally, there's a name for the school, Stony Brook High. They've received a written warning their water supply will be shut off due to unsafe tap water. Maybe plumbing and electrical issues are the real reason for the basement being sealed off, but this does little to explain the entity residing down here. The immediate conclusion is that the water is unsafe because of the entity's presence. As a strange noise echoes in the hall, we know the hunt is on. Once more, the audio disturbance picks up.
This place creeps me out. It's a dumb idea coming down here, but I did it, and I can say I did it. I'm leaving. You fucking serious right now? Well, the door is locked now. It locked behind me. This was a terrible fucking idea. What the hell was I thinking? I left my phone in my room, so because I wanted to bring the camera, this real camera, and
The student has left his phone behind, but we know it wasn't going to work anyway.
I'm gonna try to stay calm right now, but I'm really freaking out because I'm gonna need to call for help. But if I call for help, then I'm gonna get found. What the fuck, man? Hear that? I'm not fucking going that way. There's an old room here. Hold on. Do this again. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. It's the most I've ever broken the rules. Holy shit. Hello? Who keeps doing that? Is there... Oh, no, fuck no. Okay, shit.
He's bought himself some distance from whatever waits in the dark, but now we're in unfamiliar territory. The student spots a vent in the wall and climbs in, hearing creature noises echo around him.
Got the feeling I hear it so low. What the fuck was I thinking going down here? I should have not gone through that fucking door. I swear to God, that fucking sound is following me. Oh, God. Can I fit under this? Oh, God.
A new route presents itself with a piece of red tape guiding the way. It's torn, but ends with what appears to be ER. Danger is what we can assume. The student approaches the corner, meeting a narrow passage, and dares to make his way through. This student's life ends as all the others do, in the dark and afraid. But no other protagonist has made it this far, and no entry before it has been this exciting. As a creator, you need determination and grit to commit to this vision. That was the most daring the creator of School Rumors has been yet. Crawling through a dirty, dusty vent full of pipes and dangling wires, going down hills of cement dust and debris, sliding through a narrow passage with a rough cinder block wall. Every scene in this environment was new past the lockpick door, and made for a very re-engaging sequence with a monster in pursuit. The next level of commitment was required for this project, and it's absolutely on display here. This was dangerous, bold, and a labor to perform, and it's totally worthy of praise. Now we're on some real survival horror vibes, and as an audience, we're rewarded. A little info was learned, and a great new experience was delivered. I'm not saying that everybody should go out and do dangerous things for the sake of a shot in an unfiction series, but I'm saying if you can do it safely enough, you sure will bring some impact. Tape 5, Growth and Movement. You know the drill. Classes have ended for the day, there's some time to kill, and there's a rumor of a basement for the school. This student is different in their approach. They didn't come across the elevator, but rather a hatch in the wall.
And during my music class earlier, I had to go into this closet here to get something. And I just get the lights. When I was in here, I noticed that. Saw it was held shut with these little screw things. So I used a coin. Just do it again. And when you turn it, it opens right up. You can see that this hatch goes far back, far down. And even more interestingly, if you zoom in a bit there, you can see those like plaster tile things they use in ceilings. So if there's a ceiling there,
That means that there's a room down there. And since I'm on the first floor, anything below me would be a basement.
It's a different way down this time, leading to a door that's been walled off from the back, either to keep someone out, or, as we heavily suspect by now, to keep something in. Back in this room, there's a bit more disturbance than previously, with a big hole in the ceiling. The previous hits are seen along the way. Discarded caution tape, lonely shoe, active but failed fire alarm. One of the worst scares of the series tells us other people have been down here, but don't worry, that jumpsuit won't hurt you. Maybe.
Try to turn around this corner and go leave. Fuck this.
The vines have grown larger than we've ever seen, and the student knows to turn away as if an evolutionary instinct activated. Something howls after him and gives chase. He reaches the elevator, actually gets inside, and uses the buttons. As the door closes, there's hope. With the electrical system failing and the elevator doors not budging, there's nowhere to go but up. A period of darkness passes as this student climbs through the emergency hatch and leads us to an old perspective in new context.
Oh, shit! Fuck! Shit! Fuck my leg! Oh shit! Fuck! Stop! Fuck! Somebody else!
An elevator kill. First the hatch discovery to open this entry, then that. This one kept up the creative work of the previous while indicating the growth of the monster. The use of familiar shots is now working more so in the project's favor. The rhythm, we anticipate, will continue to be more interesting as things come to an end. And that's exactly what's called for. Keeping it fresh, keeping it engaging. Now, regarding the process of the monster in the basement, it's obviously a hunting organism, but there's some time involved in the chase, though it's getting faster. Growth and movement is the title of this video, and we can see why. The vines have grown. It's fed plenty in this time span, we know that. And it's chasing after these students, getting faster in detection and catching them. It has yet to fail. The series is not just exploring all the different ways that students can approach the basement, fail to escape, and die while making some progress the previous did not. It's advancing the growth of the entity itself as they continue to die. The threat grows, and it becomes more interesting as the attempts grow. Tape 6, Message Received, is an interesting title. Let's see how this one goes.
This school's probably going to close in the next few years. Most of the classrooms look like this now. 2/3 of the student population have actually been withdrawn by their parents because they don't want to send their kids here anymore. And I gotta say, it's not really unjustified. 6 students have disappeared from this school. And every single one of these disappearances has been excused as a case of a student running away from his dorm after dark, getting hurt, or not coming back. Stuff like that's not unheard of. I think the school knows more than they're letting on. And they've been trying to excuse these disappearances as a way to cover their asses, so to speak.
Outsiders have been taking notice of the missing students, and the school is suffering for it. This character is aware of what's going on with the faculty regarding this, even if he doesn't yet know why. This is good, logical progress of narrative taking effects of story events into account. As for the descent, same MO as the other students. The cameraman knows the basement rumor and seeks answers. On his way to the elevator, he remarks that the school is closing soon. Now we have additional narrative stakes for seeing a rewarding conclusion, and quickly. We find the elevator blocked off once more, The most obvious sign yet that the school really does know what's going on and is taking little effort to prevent basement access.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my... Jesus, dude, that's vile. Oh, fuck. Fucking... Jesus fucking Christ, it smelled bad in there. Bro, that like fucking stung. Oh shit. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god. Fucking reeks in here.
Corpse stench from the last student on top of this elevator, or monster den. Maybe both.
Actually, fucking... It's fucking right. I fucking text Beckett about this.
The explorer enters the lower level and gives us an unexpected hit. It takes 6 tapes, but we finally get a clue of who Beckett is as this student sends them a text. The elevator works. Get down here. Bring a cam. You need to see this. This student walks along, catching sight of the previous stuff. Shoe, fire alarm, etc. The vines are here too, more obvious than ever, having grown and moved since the last video. The anomalous humming picks up as the student takes a picture, and the telltale noises somewhere else kick in. What should feel like an escape feels more like stepping deeper into the horror as the student enters the ceiling, a new approach. We follow him as he shuffles through over wood and metal, the hum of the creature slowly picking up. The student makes a critical error in movement, laying his leg on an exposed nail before tumbling through the ceiling. The odd vines of the creature are quite a sight in the presence of this newly made corpse. We're still no closer to discovering what the entity's main mass is, and it's starting to feel like we may never get that opportunity. But we know this student got a message out before dying, which brings us to Tape 7, Emergency Exit, the series finale. Enter at last, Beckett Wagner.
It's about 6 o'clock right now. I'm up in the art studio. It's way past hours at this point. Building's mostly empty. I think there's like a janitor on the first floor, but I don't care. I was gonna meet a friend up here, Brody, about an hour and a half ago. And we were gonna do something that could honestly get both of us expelled. Not that it really matters here. There's this old basement right underneath me, and then it goes way that way to the auditorium. It's not really used by the school anymore. It was covered up years ago. Elevators are turned off, stairs were built over. Of course, Birdie and I found a way in. There's this old hallway here. It's used for storage or something. Lights are already on, so yeah, he's definitely been through here. Dumbass left the lights on.
For once, multiple videos are taking place on the same day. As Beckett shows us the text Brody sent in the previous video, we see his was sent at 4:34, and as Beckett said, it's around 6 p.m. now.
Oh, it's just gonna open up. Wow, it really fucking smells in here. You can see Brody already got the tape. So he's already down here. Like I said. Oh my fucking god. Brody!
He also remarks about the smell in the elevator and follows the same path as Brody. At 2:06 in the video, we hear what sounds like a shriek from the basement. Was this from Brody at the conclusion of his tape? It's terrible to consider Beckett just heard Brody's voice for the last time without ever knowing.
Shit. It just fucking goes on and on. Brody! This old phone there. There's actually a bunch of shit here. Oh, wow. So still shit in these. Holy shit. Okay. In that case, taking all these.
After calling for Brody, Beckett stumbles across the old flip phone from one of the previous tapes and all of the cameras. So this is how he was able to publish all the uploads we've seen. We finally have a survivor.
What's all this shit?
The humming and clicking sounds occur once more, and Beckett senses something is wrong. The noise strikes again, this time louder, closer. The hum of the entity follows. After trying all the doors, Beckett stumbles across Brody's phone, smashed and very out of place. We get to see where Brody collapsed through the ceiling before Beckett rushes into the classroom and attempts to hide as the creature looks for him.
Come on, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit!
Barely escaping the blood-draining tendrils of the monster, Beckett finds a crowbar and works through his panic to pry pieces off the emergency exit as the fire from a sparking breaker box spreads. And like no one before him, finds a way out. Beckett Wagner, a.k.a. School Rumors, is a found footage series that works every ounce of its simplistic vlog-style approach and utilizes a claustrophobic atmosphere in a setting all too possible for most of us to experience ourselves, playing on the common curiosity of modern buildings and their secretive labyrinthine sections. The rhythm of each student discovering the monster in the dark engages us as viewers in the same way slasher movies entice us even with a formula that's been known for 50 years. How will this one fight? How will this one die? And who's going to surprise us? What starts out so straightforward manages to stay largely straightforward, offering different variables and building on the previous runs while showing artifacts from attempts that came up short. Jokes in the comments section about it being a roguelike are hilariously appropriate, and that's part of the fun. You might even enjoy a tongue-in-cheek laugh about how even when it's not the same character every time, it's the same guy, adding to that roguelike impression. And yet, observe how we still went right ahead playing along anyway. The limitation of a one-man job here didn't limit our desire to re-engage. Good choices of cuts from scene to hidden and excellent use of sound throughout the project work together to compose a terrifying situation even while not much is occurring visually. Protagonists all react in largely agreeable states of panic, and while acting has never been the strongest house in unfiction projects throughout time, the creator's efforts to vary the characters can be picked up often enough, as well as energetic reactions to sell moments. This is a series that illustrates how anyone can create a successful series with a proper vision, even if you don't have much to work with or even other people. While the narrative doesn't extend too deep by the time the finale comes around, it's more than enough to leave us with chilling questions that may never get answered in an experience we enjoyed. Lots of people want to explain the monster in horror stories. Lots of successful cases prove it can be just as fun or even better when you don't. And as far as monster work goes, School Rumors shows how you don't need to be a creature effects student to deliver the impact. This was all a matter of sounds, red thread, blood, and tension. That's it. That's literally all it took to sell this. You've got to know what you're doing to make it all work when that's all you have, and it was done here, which further goes to show. Yes, you can indeed make a lot happen using just a little. Let's also hear it for a completed project with a number of installments that was in the Goldilocks zone. Not too much, not too little, and didn't try to extend its lifespan beyond the necessary. If 8 episodes is all you've got for your project, that's all you gotta do. 8 can work just fine. Sometimes even 3 can work just fine. We have one-off projects that are just a single episode out there that are things of fame. The limitations of the building used was overcome with some clever tricks, bringing in new spaces with well-composed edits and showing off a bit more of the ground level of the school. The creator knew how to be crafty here, whether it was in a moment of selling you the idea of what was actually behind a certain door even if it wasn't part of the school, or hooking up a convincing sparking fuse box. And I would know, because School Rumors is a series I'm extremely proud to say was created by one of my Patreon project consultation tier students. I'm also extremely proud to say that, looking back in time at my opening communications with the creator when they approached me after doing the first 3 uploads, my reaction was, "Are you sure you need my help?" And while I've operated as a sounding board, guide, and general spotter from tape 3 through the ending, that sentiment has persisted. Beckett Wagner's creator has an excellent sense of what they're doing, and an intuitive creative vision that allowed them to operate very successfully here. In fact, one of my only consistent worries in the approach was too much of sounding like the same guy in every episode or acting the same, and effort was made to vary that up. You can spot those moments, but largely, my concern on that point has been cleared away by the sheer quality of everything, making it a non-issue. School Rumors is an exemplary project that made such simple work of generating an effective monster, making a location itself a monster, and consistently building on the little you can do to actually make a lot. The creator allowed their dedication and drive to bring them to bold new choices and attempts to present things on film that others simply wouldn't dare to try. In the sense of getting one's hands dirty to deliver the goods, this creator has never been afraid to get the shots. It was a marvelous night to view the ending published on YouTube, and it's another marvelous night to cover it here on Night Mind and congratulate a Patreon consultation tier student on the completion of their project. Well done, bravo, and thank you for trusting me to be your guide on the journey of creating School Rumors. Subscribe to the Beckett Wagner channel to stay up to date with anything the creator does in the future. I believe there will be more excellent creativity to come. For more unfiction and ARG coverage, you can subscribe here to Night Mind and Night Mind Live, where I've been going over plenty more stuff in a more open, chat-inclusive fashion. NM Live on YouTube is specifically where I upload the edited videos of the live streams, providing a much more streamlined and familiar Night Mind experience, albeit with a bit more fun and community format. If you want to catch the live stuff as I'm streaming, subscribing to NM Live is the best way to get alerts via my community posts. And if you're on Twitch, follow Nick_Nocturne. Often, the creators of projects I'm covering live show up to discuss their work and interact with viewers, making for very special occasions. We'd love to see you there. That's all for tonight, everyone. Thanks to the creator of School Rumors for making School Rumors. And congratulations, once again, I'm proud of you. Thanks to all of you for watching, and thanks to my supporters on Patreon, who empower not just Night Mind, but the Night Mind Index for new, undiscovered, and emerging unfiction projects. And where you, like the creator of School Rumors, can join my project consultation tier for guidance, feedback, quality assurance, and workshopping. Patreon also supports my editor, Moone, who composed the foundation script for this video, made the visual build, and is my office wingman, allowing Night Mind Live to fly. Thanks for joining me in the dark again this evening. Seriously, if you want more Night Mind more often, come on over to NM Live. You just might have some fun. Thanks for joining me in the dark again this evening. Once more, I'm Nick Nocturne, and like a curious student investigating a monster's lair, you'll be seeing me again real soon. Until next run, sleep tight.